Good morning. It's about 4:08 in the morning, and today we've got a little adventure in store. But first, let's get a couple things done.
El nuevo estudiante. Sari y Lily están en el autobús.
Alright, we extended our Duolingo streak to day 97, keeping it going. Now let's go ahead and extend our running streak to day 265. Yeah, day 265. Today's gonna be a little trail run, and I'm sure you know by now, but we're going to the Manitou Incline, which is the biggest staircase, I believe, in the US, maybe North America. I'll leave a description down here. It's a big staircase. Super hard trail run, so for me anyways. It's about 2,700 plus steps, and then we're gonna run down Bar Trail, which is on the backside of the trail. If you follow my shorts, then you've probably seen me run the Bar Trail a few times, and even the Manitou Incline. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. Alright, I've been dressed since before this video started, but before we go on the hike, we're going to go ahead and eat our breakfast. This is going to be a protein oatmeal. I'm going to keep out the nut butters as well as the pecans, and we're just going to do the protein so I don't have any stomach issues, because that's a thing. Also, my last full day of eating video, I tried to give you a rundown of my supplements, and the microphone wasn't on. So we're going to go ahead and do that again real quick. Same thing as last week. We've got some fish oil pills, as well as some vitamin D. And then this C3 curcumin. Basically, it's supposed to help with inflammation issues. And then creatine. I do 5 grams at least of creatine every day, but it's usually closer to like 7 or 8 because I just get a spoon and dump it into a glass and mix it up. I do have some hydration stuff over here as well, but today we're going to be using this dextrose mix. It's basically just carb powder since we're going to be doing some laps. I want to make sure I'm getting in carbs about every hour. Maybe every 45 minutes depending on how I'm feeling. So I try to get in like at least half of the bottle that I'm going to have mixed into my vest, as well as some Strudel waffles. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and eat all of this, probably brush my teeth, and then we're going to go ahead and pack up the car and head out. We just made it to Manitou, and we're by the incline. So the game plan here, I'm obviously filming in the car. I've got the vest on. We're going to be testing some different products. I like to test carb powders, electrolytes, whatever snacks I'm going to use for things like ultra marathons. I say that like I've ever actually run one. I'm just preparing for one. I want to see what sits well. So I have the waffles in my bag. I've got some carb powder on the pouch. I've got the sweatshirt on. I've got gloves. I don't have a face mask because the face mask that I have gets me too warm, and it eventually feels like I'm suffocating in it, so I'm just not going to wear it. But I do have the beanie. I try to be a little bit over-prepared, so I'm going to probably wear the sweats up the first time, but we're going to run this twice today. As far as filming goes, Hannah's going to be behind the camera, probably getting some B-roll, probably filming some different things, and then when I get back to the car after the first lap, I'll probably go ahead and shed the sweatpants and just wear like quarter tights, because it does get hot, and I don't want to get to the point where I'm sweating so much that that's actually making me cold. Anyways, I'm filming in the car right now because I always feel weird filming in public, but it's okay. We're going to film in public regardless, but Hannah's going to film me, so I'll look like I have a filmer. All these people have no idea that I only have 1,000 subs.
Which people? There's
1,000 of the best subs.
There's one guy in the parking lot.
There's going to be people over here. There's people that literally come to Manitou Incline every single weekend. They're so fucking well known that I think Vice or somebody did a documentary on them online. Yeah, because it's the same people. And I don't know if they're actually locals. Like, they might pay to park every weekend. They're fucking rich. That's enough yapping. Let's get to it.
sitting here waiting for Sean. He should almost be done with his first lap around. I will get a video of him on his second lap around. For those of you that are new here, my name's Hannah. I'm Sean's wife. I'm literally so proud of him for everything, but especially training for all of this. I know it's not easy, but I'm really glad that I can support him. And I'm really glad that everyone keeps coming back to show up for him as well. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm also doing the incline today as well for footage, but I really hope you guys enjoy this video today. Okay, I moved to a different location to film Sean on a trail run instead of doing the incline. Sorry, I'm out of breath. One of our favorite parts about Colorado is that it can be 20 degrees out, but the sun is out, and it feels so good out, despite being the middle of February. Again, I am so proud of Sean for everything that he's doing and continues to do. After this, I'm really excited to show you guys what our next adventure is. It's going to be fun and maybe a little selfish. All right. Shawnee, I love you.
We just finished up and hit 2 laps. Both times up the Manitou Incline were sub 40. So I think it was 37 minutes and 39-ish. And then running down was a little bit worse than normal. About a 10-minute mile the second time around, maybe sub 10, something like that. First time around, I don't even know what it was. But I feel good about it. I just need to put it all together now and figure out how to adjust the poles so that whenever I'm running down, I'm not worried about them shaking loose or falling out. Overall, a pretty good day. Feeling pretty good about those results. That's been my goal, is to hit sub 40 every time I go up Manitou. And then running down, I want to hit like an 8-ish minute mile. We're going to keep that going. And then by the time I hit my Ultra and Steamboat, I'm going to kill it. Stay tuned for that. But we're not done for today. We're going to go ahead and hit a little hot spring because we worked hard today. So now we're going to recover hard. All right. Before we went to the hot springs, before we go into the hot springs, we got a little bagel. This was a rosemary bagel, and it was absolutely delicious. Just want to throw that in there. This isn't like a full day of eating, but just giving you an idea as to how I'm feeling afterwards. This is so good. I just did butter on it, and it's absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna go ahead and head to the hot springs. Alright, we just got back from eating some bomb Mexican food. Great meal, a little post-run meal. We're gonna head to Sam's Club here in a second. There's a TJ Maxx near us, so I'm gonna check that out to see if they have any like good deals on running sneakers, because every now and then you'll see some. And probably call it a day. Let's see. Where do we have lunch? Los Dos Portrillos. Los Dos Portrillos. Had to put a hat on. Sorry, my hair got crazy staticky somehow. Anyways, today was a good day. Hit the Manitou Incline a couple times. Went to the hot springs, got some tacos, went to Sam's. Overall, 10 out of 10 day. Super grateful and lucky to be able to do what I get to do on the weekends, living where I live, and having a wife that's willing to even adventure with me, nonetheless partake in all of this. So definitely a good day and super grateful to be where I'm at. With that said, it has been super long, so I'm going to go ahead and take a load off and get some things cleaned up around the house. But if you made it this far into my little adventure, I appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed today's content. If you did, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff if you haven't already. And shameless plug for Turas Fitness, where you can get some free consultations for your fitness journey if you're just getting started. We'll create a program for you, help keep you accountable, and offer that accountability coaching that so many of us need in order to just stay consistent. with that said, that's going to be a wrap for today's video, but don't go anywhere. This video right here was recommended just for you by the YouTube algorithm. And with that said, until next time, keep it together.